Hello, welcome to Atrocious gameplay in EXP-University. If you're new here, welcome, class is in session, but if you're coming back, nice to see you again in this classroom. But today we're looking at Dragapult VMAX. Now, this is one of the stronger decks right now in the format. Had 5 top 20 finishes, including a 4th place finish by Michael Catron in the 4th Limitless qualifier. What I will say, though, is this is not Michael Catron's list. He was kind of unhappy with his list in the terms of some of the stuff that he put in there. So I went ahead and did, I already forget what their name is. Hold on. Bad Streamer. Rune H from, Belgium. Rune H from Belgium. They placed 11th. Yes, they placed 11th overall. Sorry for not getting that 100% before. I've been playing the games first to kind of learn what I want to say about this deck and kind of figure out its techniques and stuff. And then I make this deck profile section. So a little bit of insight for you guys. But Dragapult VMAX, very, very strong deck. Max Phantasm, 2 Psychic Energies for 130. Puts 5 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you'd like. It's absolutely awesome. It's very, very cool. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it. You have the Jirachis as your search and your pivot, things like that. And you have a couple cheeky things. You got the Mew for against the Pikarom. This Zigzagoon can really help you out, especially when comboed with the Scoop Up Net. Another couple cards that are good with the Scoop Up Net is this Garatina, Dimension Breach. Very good in the mirror or even against Pikarom. When you put this card from your hand onto your bench, discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Very, very good. And then also Distortion Door helps you get a little bit of extra pings. This is a well-known card. This has been around for a while, especially like the Malamar, Spell Tags Mally version. You have a lot of different things like Scoop Up Net to be able to grab things up off the bench, especially in the mirror. You know, you don't want these Jirachis or these other little squishy people to really be of liability. And then also Scoop Up Net sometimes is your pivot. You are playing 4 switches, but only 1 escape board. So usually you're not going to have an escape board on a Jirachi. You're going to be scooping it up or switching it. Plant Stamp is a combo that really came in the last week before the Limitless qualifier. That has been very, very good against several decks, including the ones that I mentioned earlier. Pikarom, Baby Blacephalon is a huge one, especially when you talk about them having Oricorio or trying to Dedenne out of a small dead hand. You have a little bit of gusting effects like Boss's Orders and the Great Catcher. You can get the Boss's Orders back with the Eldegoss, which is a pretty good addition to the deck. You have the Horror Energies, which, by the way, if you do not know, bugged on PTCGO against Metal Goggles. When a Pokemon attacks you and you have a Horror Energy on your Psychic Pokemon, you put 2 damage counters on the opposing attacking Pokemon. And the Metal Goggles doesn't have that interaction. It doesn't put the damage counters on. So that's a little bit of a goof that Pokemon should fix, along with numerous other things, aka the Players' Cup. Anyways, we have the Busting Hammers here, or the Crushing Hammers, I should say. And this deck is pretty cool. It takes a little bit of practice because you got to know where you want to put the damage counters. I show some misplays in this video in some of the games that I play of those instances that you need to be wary of and know of. But I hope you like what you see. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like our content here. Check us out on Twitch. It's that way. Check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/atrociousgameplay. We'd love to see you there. And yeah, let's just go into the games. All right, first game of the day. Let's see how it goes with the Pult. Looks like we're going to go second. That's fine. We can get a turn 1 attack, possibly a turn 1 donk. I doubt it, but you never know. 3 Dragapults in our hand, though. That's really interesting. Okay, so this could be combo Zacian. That's really the only deck that I know that has the Jirachi Prisms. And there's the Steel Energy right there. But Dragapult VMAX is certainly something that is plentiful in our hand. Definitely don't want to research because we only play 3 Dragapults. If you don't remember from the deck list that I showed you guys just a second ago. We don't play anything like a Ordinary Rod or whatever, so definitely don't want to throw those away. Definitely don't want to throw those away. This is playing a doll, so this could be like a more of a rogue version of the Zacian AD, or maybe not even Zacian ADP, just like combo Zacian. We're going to get this Dragapult right here. We are going to Crushing Hammer. Nice. Get that away. And then Stellar Wish. Trying to think what the best thing to do is. So we don't have any sort of way to get energies right now. I think maybe the Mysterious Treasure is a good call. I highly doubt they'll be able to attack next turn. That's fine, because we won't either. Might as well try to thin the deck out right now. We're going to Mysterious Treasure this right here. I guess we just grab another Dragapult to thin. You know what? We'd be plenty okay with a Marnie right now. I don't think that I want to ping anything with the Giratina. So I'm trying to think, probably just pass right here. We don't play the Scoop Up Net Mime. So I think what I want to do is I want to wait to use the Tina until I'm able to like get some sort of KO maybe. It'd be a little bit difficult because this has 80 HP, this has 70 HP. But we do play a Zigzagoon and then some Scoop Up Nets. So this will be a Metal Goggles. So this is looking like a reformation of the first place list in the Limitless Qualifier. You're going to put the Pokédoll right there. Not surprising. Research. It wouldn't surprise me as well if they put the Pokédoll at the bottom of the deck and then got another Stellar Wish off of the Jirachi, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing right now. So we'll see how it goes. They can, if they get 2 Metal Saucers, they would be able to retreat and take a knockout, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. Metal Goggles here, that is very interesting in my opinion. And let's see, we're just going to be sitting here again, sitting like a duck. And oh my golly, I should have put this Dragapult on the bench. I really should have done that. I've thrown this game a little bit, not going to lie. We're going to Crushing Hammer, try to get some delay again. But I'll be alright with throwing the other Dragapult away. But again, just no research right now. And I'm trying to think. Distortion Door is damage counters. This prevents damage counters, right? Yeah, abilities can't put damage counters on it. Okay. So yeah, Distortion Door and ability, we can't hit that guy, but we can hit this guy at least, and this Jirachi, which the Jirachi would be kind of fine. Also, maybe the Mr. Mime, if we can get something going. We'd have to like get Scoop Up Net, a Zigzagoon, and be able to hit that ping as well because it has 80 HP. We'd have to have a lot of sauce, but the Marnie right here, that is fine, honestly, in my personal opinion. We could have researched last turn. So, once again, threw a little bit. And this hand is even worse, actually. So, that's pretty surprising. Both players right now, both myself and my opponent, actually playing pretty slow. But that's going to be fine. We're going to get another chance at a Crushing Hammer. They're eventually going to find the Crushing Hammer. There's going to be an energy right there. We really like that. I'm going to throw this down, toss away one of these energies. It's going to be the name of the game almost. We're going to throw away this Mysterious Treasure. Probably just going to grab a Dragapult, and that's really the reason that we did that before the Stellar Wish is so then we can have our researches shuffled back into the deck. So we're going to Stellar Wish. We are going to find a Cynthia. I really, really like that. I don't think I want to shred, though, to be honest. I want to wait and go in, so I think I'm just going to Cynthia. I'd rather leave this Jirachi in the active. We could Quick Ball, but what would we Quick Ball for? There's no special energies. The Giratina could hit these guys right here. They're down 2 Scoop Up Nets. We'd like this ping right here. We could get Zigzagoon. But again, I don't want to do that combo until we're good to go. But let's do this. Get that guy out of here too. And I think we just... I think actually what we are going to do, since we got that other heads, we are going to Scoop Up Net this Jirachi. Bring this guy up so then we can use Shred. I think Shred's probably just a good idea. I'm going to leave this Jirachi down right here in case there's like a Marnie or something. But I want the doll to go into the discard pile because that could really help us out later in the game if we get rid of those dolls. So we'll be able to max Phantasm next turn. If this Jirachi were to stay into the active, that would be interesting, assuming that maybe they like whiff the next metal patch. I highly doubt it. They've looked through so much of their deck, and they've only seen one, and they're just going to scoop it. Looks like they weren't going to find that last metal patch. I mean, sure. I mean, that was a very interesting first game. Definitely not necessarily what you want to see, but my opponent was they weren't playing the conventional because that was just that one doll. So actually, I haven't looked at the first place list. Let me look at that real quick to see if the doll was there. It'll only be like 1 second. So this list is a little bit different in terms of what Takedo Seki, hopefully I said that name right, played in the Limitless qualifier. This person not opting to play the Mawile, has a Polka Doll, doesn't have the Sonias in here. A little bit of the same in terms of the metal goggles. Alright, here we go. Second game, we won the coin flip. Let's go. We would like to go first, please. This could be a Dragapult mirror. Not 100% sure. I really like these Sylveon sleeves, though. Eldegoss, really bad starter. It's a shame. We could have used that as a Versus Seeker for a boss's orders later. But we will be able to get a Dragapult going. And it looks like this might be like a Mewtwo Malamar, which could be good for us because we have this Dragapult that can hit that Mewtwo for weakness. So we'll see what happens. I don't want to switch yet because if this is Mewtwo Malamar, it's likely that they might not get a knockout. They could use a Poltergeist though, so they could end up taking a knockout on this Eldegoss. But I would rather them get the knockout on the Eldegoss rather than the Dragapult right there. But they're going to put down this Mewtwo, and they're not going to have any supporters in the discard pile. That's interesting. They probably play Scoop Up Nets. They're also playing Horror Energy. This is going to be a Dragapult mirror, a Malamar Dragapult. So we'll see how this goes. It goes down to the Crushing Hammers. At least for us, if we don't get hit with the Crushing Hammers, we could win this. So we are going to Energy Spinner so then we can get an energy on this guy to be able to at least use Jet Assault. If we don't evolve into the Big Kahuna, that's fine. I think I'm going to use Cynthia, put the Giratina back into the deck. We will evolve into Dragapult VMAX. And I'm trying to think, this has 60. We could literally donk them right now if we only had a Zigzagoon. So that really stinks, but it's not the end of the world. We'll go ahead and we'll use Max Phantasm right now. Put the 5 on that Inkay. Kind of put a little bit of pressure on them. Because we have the boss's orders right here. So if they put down maybe like another Inkay or something else, I'm not 100% sure what it would be, but something else, we'll be able to knock them out even though they throw into a Malamar. And we'll be able to whack something that is in the active. But never mind, boss's orders is going away. Down to the bottom of the deck you go. And that's kind of fine, to be honest, because look at what we have now. So that's really, really nice. It looks like my opponent may be dead drawing a little bit. Maybe. So here we go. They're going to be getting a little baby Dragapult right now. And we're honestly like pretty ahead because of the fact that we have a Dragapult VMAX right here. And we're going to be able to go into the thingamabob. We'll have this Dragapult here on the bench that we're going to try to be powering up. I'm trying to think if the damage matter. Oh, they're going to scoop up that Malamar. Good play by my opponent, to be honest. But this is going to be their only thing here. And we'll be able to knock out the Mally right here to be able to take that knockout on that guy. And this is actually what I was going to search for with the Quick Pulse. So that's pretty good in my opinion. Might as well play that Crushing Hammer. Discard this. We are going to put this Zigzagoon right here. We're going to put a damage counter right there. I'm going to put this Dragapult right there, and then I'm going to fill the bench with this Dedenne because that's the Pokemon that we really wanted. We will get an energy attachment right there. I'm trying to think. Do I want to go into the Jirachi? I'm thinking maybe I do. Maybe I do want to do that. Let's quick ball. Let's see what we got going on right here. We have all 4 of those. We have the escape board, and we still have 2 switches left in the deck. So I think we have a lot of outs if we want to switch into the Jirachi and then use the research. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this Giratina, even though when we discard it, it won't be... actually, well, I don't know if I want to thin one more. Maybe I will thin one more by grabbing this energy right here. So we'll switch into this guy. We will research to go, go, go. We have another crushing hammer. Please hit another heads. We will not. But we have the scoop up net. So that's, again, kind of our switch. So that's looking really, really nice. And I think we grab this mysterious treasure because we have some supporters in hand. We'll be able to evolve this guy next turn into a Dragapult VMAX and attach this horror energy to it. So we will scoop up. We'll bring this guy up, and then we will... I think I want to leave him off the bench for now just because of them possibly using Max Phantasm. I know that this card in their hand is only a Malamar. So if they get top deck research, kudos to them. But I know that they literally have nothing in hand, and all they can do is just get an energy to be able to use Jet Assault for 60, as of right now at least. But yeah, they're going to grab an energy right here. This may be the quickest EXP-University series. Oh my god, they did get a research. What the heck? The nerve of my opponent. I'm just kidding. I think we'll be alright. So they're probably not going to be playing too many horror energies. Or they probably won't try to play too many horror energies. Man, my opponent just got the sauce right now. So they're going to evolve into the VMAX. They're going to be able to use Max Phantasm. That's okay. We're kind of okay with them using Max Phantasm, to be honest. I think I'm going to Boss's Orders, and... No. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm trying to think. I want to be able to take a knockout, like, on this Inkay especially. Next turn. Let's see, that's 170. We're 20 off, so that really stinks, but it's not the worst thing in the world as of right now. We only have 5 left, so we kind of want this guy in the active, to be honest. We will be able to Giratina, and then we can get the pings over here. So let's see. Let's Mysterious Treasure. They're not playing too many horror energies. I don't know if they'll even commit to it. So we'll get rid of this Giratina right here. We will put down the Dragapult VMAX right there. To go there. So then he's powered up. I think I will Distortion Door because then I'll be able to ping and ping. And I'll be able to literally... no, I won't be able to win the game. But I'll put myself in a really good position in like a checkmate scenario because this Dragapult will be a big chonker there. So I think I will go ahead and use Distortion Door. Because again, I got these guys right here. We'll go here and here. Now they could scoop up the Jirachi, but we're kind of okay with that. Because again, all we want to do is really just knock this guy out with the Boss's Orders in our hand right there. So... again, we're sitting pretty a-okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Max Phantasm. Put the pressure on him. Put all 5 right here to knock out this Inkay. And then either use the Boss's Orders or just whack with a Max Phantasm. I mean, we've got 2 guys right here. We've got this Viridian Force to get an energy. So they got to really hit 2 Crushing Hammers. And... honestly, we have not seen a Crushing Hammer yet from my opponent, and they have 19, 25 cards, 24 cards left in play, so I don't know if they do play a Crushing Hammer. If they do, they probably play either 1 or 2. So we've kind of put ourselves in a checkmate scenario at this point. Especially because they haven't had time to power this guy up, so he can't even attack with this. But again, I think we'll be sitting golden. I don't think they're playing super scoop ups either. So it looks like the slow start by my opponent is really going to get us the dub right now. Don't want to hold my breath though, because like you never want to call a victory too early or get too confident, because then you kind of start making some misplays. But here we go. Even if they take this knockout again, it'll be fine. Because there's no way that they can take 6 prizes this turn. That is just a statement of fact. And everything, well, except this Giratina. This Giratina would die, though, to a Max Phantasm if they gust it up. So everything else right here is 1. But the boss's order's right there. But again, Max Phantasm. So we'll be alright. We'll be alright. There's the Giant Bomb right there. I don't know why the Giant Bomb is right there. Because my Max Phantasm doesn't even hit the Giant Bomb. It doesn't even activate it. So it still wouldn't matter. I mean, if you put 10 damage counters on this after this has a Max Phantasm, I only have 200 damage counters. Or just 200 damage, I should say. Here we go. I mean, put the damage anywhere you want. I have 3 prizes left. So this game is going to be over, I would think. I don't think there's any... I think I'm just thinking too hard to be... Oh, and the Horror Energy knocked them out anyway, so we didn't even have to bring anything to the active. I totally forgot about the Horror Energy. So, yeah. Let's just move on to Game 3. Alright, final game with the Dragapult. This is probably going to be like a Welder Mewtwo. The preview was like Metal, Fire, Psychic, Normal. That kind of spells out Mewtwo for me. But starting the Jirachi, which is nice... that does a little something, but there are no draw support in my hand. Look at that Jirachi mirror right there. But we'll see what my opponent's playing. It could be really anything. There's a Fiery Flint. This is looking like Baby Blounds now with the Fiery Flints. This could also, I mean, it could still be Mewtwo, but especially when a deck is discarding the fire energies and such. It's probably more than likely Baby Blounds. And there's a Zacian right there. Mewtwo does not play Zacian. So we are playing Baby Blounds. So we'll see how this matchup goes. We're going to have to shut down their things like Blacephalon. We're going to have to shut down also the Oricorios. I kind of want to wait to use the Power Plant. So we'll see. They are going to be able to Welder next turn. So Reset Stamp like might not be the worst thing in the world right now. Because we know they have energy in hand. They're just now Intrepiding Sword 2. So they're going to have 7 cards in their hand. So this might not be a bad idea to use a Reset Stamp. So we're just going to do that. Get rid of that Welder right there. We're going to Crushing Hammer as well. Maybe they just got into another Welder. Who knows? But here's a Mysterious Treasure. Here's where we don't get donked. So I'm thinking about what I want to try to discard. I kind of want Power Plant. Kind of want Reset Stamp. Kind of want Scoop Up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the... I think I'm going to get rid of the Scoop Up net, to be honest. Mostly because I think that, one, this Jirachi is going to go down. So there's going to be the retreat. But I'm going to want a Stellar Wish next turn if, in fact, I survive. Maybe they don't get the Welder off. So there's that. And I kind of want the Great Catcher in case like a Dedenne comes down or like an Oricorio. And I can put some pressure on them and put some damage on that to set up another Max Phantasm to be able to do that. And look at that, the Heat Factory is right there. It's a good thing we held the Power Plant. We're going to be throwing that down for sure. Hopefully they don't get too much going right here. If they kind of still have a big hand, I'm heavily considering using Reset Stamp again. And it burns our 2 Reset Stamps in this deck, but I think it's going to kind of be worth it because we have a pretty slow start right now. I didn't actually see, I was looking away. What did they grab? They got the Scoop Up net, so it looks like They might have welder right here. Nope, they're going to switch into this Jirachi. They don't have welder yet. They're still looking for welder. Oh, good. They failed it. Nice, nice, nice. That's good because they're probably going to Intrepid Sword this turn. And so, once again, we will stamp. And it'll hurt us late game, but it's something. And they're going to try to go for the Blazer play. I don't blame them, honestly. Because, again, we have no draw support. So, please don't hit a fire. Oh, they always hit a fire. Alright. They gave me the O face, so I'm going to give them the O face as well. Because that was a big deal. I'm going to put this power plant down. I don't even know if I want to reset stamp, but we'll go ahead and bite. Because that's literally all that we can do. So, they didn't have welders, so that's pretty okay. I kind of don't want to reset their hand, but I didn't want them to draw either. At least draw the 3 cards. So bumping that heat factory is really, really good because we're not looking so hot, Chief. We're not looking so hot. Here we go. There's 2 energies right there. They're going to be able to. They'll probably just Blazer this turn. Oh, retreat into Jirachi. Okay, I mean, they did attach right here last turn, so if they do get a welder and 2 energies, they will be able to attack with this guy so long as they get the retreat and 5 energies in their hand. But oh boy, here we go. The real question is, are they going to, and no, they won't. They'll be Intrepiding Sorting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm thinking a reset stamp is incoming. I'm also thinking a switch is probably okay. We're just going to reset stamp and give them the little sad face, and we will pass. Because we are stuck. We are stuck right now. I don't even know if there's a way that we could have played better, because off the Stellar Wish, we really needed a Pokemon. Because Baby Blacephalon is one of those decks that you guys saw right there. All they needed was 1 energy and to hit that Blazer to just donk us because of the weakness on Jirachi. So that could have been kind of a big deal. And that could have cost us the game if we didn't put down another Dragapult. So I think we've played optimally, but it just hasn't looked good for us, in my personal opinion. They're going to be able to fire Flint. We have no more reset stamps, so no more stamping. And here we go. They're switching into this guy right here. They're going to blow us up because they had that Fireball Circus. They just need 1 more in their hand, and boom, there it goes right there. There's 5. They're going to have 4 cards in hand, 5 at the beginning of our turn, or of their turn, I'm sorry. But oh boy. Oh, research. Phew, that was close. Okay, so we get a Mysterious Treasure as well. We're going to be able to knock out the Blacephalon, so I really don't want to use a Crushing Hammer, to be honest. We are definitely going to Mysterious Treasure. We're going to Mysterious Treasure the Switch, I feel like. And we are going to grab the VMAX. And I'm trying to think. We've prized 2 of our VMAXs. All right. We're going to attach right here. You know what? I'm going to Energy Spinner for the 1 energy. I probably shouldn't actually have done that. But I will go get another Dragapult right here, just in case they blow us up. We'll be able to at least do a shred next turn. But we're going to go Max Phantasm. Boom. And I think what I want to do... How many scoop ups are they down? They're down 2 scoop ups. I could see them doing another one. I think what I want to do is I want to go 1, 2, 3. Then I'll go 4 and 5. I'll save that 1 for the Zigzagoon. Maybe it helps out in the future. There's a VMAX right there. I really like that. Still pretty far behind, but still like it. They're down 14 energies right now. I know this deck plays crystals. And if it doesn't play crystals, it probably plays like a Victini Prism. So, but here comes Oricorio. We lost our plant. We have another one, but this is our draw support right here. So hopefully they can get a couple energies. I do know that. And then there's a fire crystal. So this is not looking good. If they have a welder, they are down 1 welder because of the... wait, no, not because of the palpad earlier. How many times have they welded? Probably just that one. Oh, yeah, it's just that one time. Because they were manually attaching the other time. So there's a welder right there. Not looking good, because if they knock this guy out, it's over. It's over. So there's 3 right there. They need 7 though. That's like the good thing though, right? They need 7. 7 is a lot, especially when you have 14 energies gone right there. So they're going to be looking for a crystal. They might need a little bit more than just a crystal, but we definitely want a boss's orders, but I don't know if we can get a boss's orders, to be honest. If we can knock out this Blacephalon though, that would be insane busted. I should have put the damage counters on this Blacephalon. I really should have. That's going to really like cost us the game right now, unless we like top deck bosses like a insane person. Scoop up net. Nope, not going to work. But we will go here. We will go here. We will Cynthia. And again, like I should have put the 5 right there, because then I would have been able to take a knockout. So huge mistake on my part. Huge mistake. I should have recognized that earlier. So here we go. Just put the 5 right there. I will put the little sad face. And here we go. All they need is like 1 more energy than what they really had probably. And there's a fire crystal. I will say well played, and I will give that win. We honestly, and that's the thing about Dragapult, you have to really know where to place those damage counters and why you're placing those damage counters. So I guess what I should have done, I'll give him a little heart. He's giving me a little sad face. So I feel like he's almost, no, he probably needed like 1 more energy from what he had. Anyways, there is a why, dude. All right, don't be like this. Don't be like this, chat. But we are going to, we're going to end the video right there, because that was 3 games. Again, you got to know where you want to place that damage, those damage counters. I was focused a little bit on Zacian because I was so far behind in the prize trade, but I should have remembered that he's already got 2 in the discard. It's hard for Blacephalon sometimes to be able to find those Pokemon. So what I should have done is I should have placed the damage counters on him last turn. So then with that Max Phantasm, instead of trying to spread it on the Jirachis and stuff, on the Max Phantasm that I whacked into the Jirachi, I would have been able to knock out that Blacephalon. So huge misplay by me, but you know what? That's why we learn. I like to show you guys the misplays as well as the good plays, because this is EXP-University here on Atrocious Gameplay. We're here learning. I know there's a lot of new people that come to my channel and they're trying to learn, so I'm trying to tell you guys and show you guys these different things. Sometimes I'm not trying to show you the misplays on purpose, but I'm definitely trying to show you guys those things. So thank you guys so much for watching. Just a little bit of a heads up for those of you that may not know, I'm having some big changes in my life right now, or possibly some big changes at least for the next couple months. I will leave a link to the big thing. It's a little bit too long to explain right now, but I think the post that I made about it kind of really explains it really well. So I'll leave that in the description if you want to check it out and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, we're not very good at video games, but we have a fun time doing it. Shout outs to you for watching, especially if you come back, because I really appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe, hang out with us on Twitch. It's a fun ride. 8 a.m. to noon every day on Twitch. Every weekday, I should say, on Twitch for now. So, yeah, peace.